After a lengthy upload and absence, we're moving right along and celebrating 1979's The Muppet Movie, the cinematic debut of director Jim Henson's group of iconic puppets. That's right, the Podlings from the Dark Crystal. Sorry, the Muppets. Approximately displaying the tale of how Kermit and Co. first met and their shared dream of Hollywood stardom. A key element of the franchise is humour, and this feature consistently provides the expected amount of hilarity. The comedy is comprised of swift, subtle bouts of traditional wordplay, subtle sarcasm, controlled chaotic surrealism, and destruction of the fourth wall thanks to the characters regularly acknowledging they are present in a movie, with the opening scene even showing the Muppets watching their own movie together. The Muppet Movie holds a clear meta-humour based advantage when compared to other live-action features that use this style of comedy. A film starring colourful talking animal puppets already requires further suspension of disbelief than a film starring mostly human characters. So the effect of the fourth wall breaking is much more consistently successful than the occasionally overindulgent or distracting effect that it could create in a film starring mostly human characters like... can't think of an example of a film with mostly human characters now, but they exist. Jim Henson's The Human Movie? Is that one? You know, sequels include The Great Human Keeper and The Human Christmas Carol. This humour is assisted heavily by a cast of characters colourful in design and distinctive in personality. Every Muppet is given the appropriate amount of screen time to showcase their individual appeal, while the cast is further broadened by an impressively vast array of celebrity cameos, including, but by no means limited to... Dom DeLuise, Madeline Kahn, Telly Savalas playing her boyfriend who loves her baby... Carol Kane, Cloris Leachman, Mel Brooks, whose films regularly featured some of the above stars, Steve Martin, and Orson Welles up at the end of his scene because he's so moved by the opportunity to work alongside Jim Henson's group of iconic puppets. That's right, the Gotham from the Dark Crystal. Wait, sorry, the Muppets. As with our main characters, these celebrities are granted the opportunity to concisely display their skills and commanding presence. Commanding presence is also offered by the film's musical numbers, ranging from comically joyful tunes to surprisingly soulful melodies, rife with surprisingly moving lyrics. This is another instance where suspension of disbelief is productively used. Some sentiments expressed via these songs may have seemed over-sentimental and artificial if sung by human characters, but seem fitting and genuine when sung by Muppets, with their amusing voices either complementing a song's tempo or being overpowered by a song's warmth. For this effect, thanks is owed to songwriter Paul Williams. He's the same Paul Williams who performed in Phantom of the Paradise and Batman the Animated Series, but not the Paul Williams who lives down the road. Well, actually, he might be the Paul Williams who lives down the road. It depends where you live. Actually, Carol Kane, who is also in this movie, played Penguin's mother in another Batman-themed show. This proves beyond doubt that actors and actresses appear in things. This information needs to be shared. While music and humour are foremost in this cinematic debut of Jim Henson's group of iconic puppets, that's right, the Landstriders from the Dark Crystal. Wait, sorry, the Muppets. Good grief, it's a running gag. The plot itself is engaging with its loose format, allowing freedom and numerous possibilities that are seized by the script. The storyline involving Doc Hopper, an increasingly evil businessman desperate to gain Kermit as a spokesperson for his frog-leg restaurant, adds a faint, welcome suspense, while being portrayed comically in order to suit the overall tone. He's played by Charles Durnin, who also appears in Oh Brother Where Art Thou, my all-time favourite film, tied with The Nightmare Before Christmas. Adapting puppet characters created for TV into a cinematic setting is likely to pose a challenge, and as a result, certain flaws do exist. The celebrity cameos listed above are a very small fraction of those that appear, and the others are usually placed in fairly thankless roles with anonymous dialogue that provides no true opportunity to display their skills, resulting in unfortunately wasted talent. Another issue is that on rare occasions the momentum is slightly lost. Lost? Has it tried Hare Krishna? That's a quote from the film that won't be funny if you don't recognise it. Actually, it won't be funny even if you do recognise it, so no one wins. Even acknowledging these minor flaws, the Muppet Movie is an extremely strong offering. Exciting, playful, chaotically amusing, with delightful musical numbers, this is recommended to any fans of the brand of humour described and to any interested in learning more about the fifth most famous puppet franchise to involve a pig, a frog, a bear who tells jokes, and a purple creature who loves chickens. Although maybe not in the same way you do. Or maybe in exactly the same way you do. The movie is readily available on Disney Plus for those wishing to watch or re-watch in hopes of finding that rainbow connection. Thanks for watching, and if I don't see you next time, I'll assume you're paying a visit to songwriter and actor Paul Williams. And why not? He only lives down the road. Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide.